what's going on, investors, man? Are you tired of trying to figure out which stocks are part of the AI sector? You know, you hear about NVIDIA and AMD and Broadcom and Micron, but do you even know which stocks are part of AI? Well, I can tell you, I have individual AI stocks, and it is a massive headache to try to manage all of them. Now, a few months ago, I did a video on the Van Eck Semiconductor ETF, ticker symbol SMH. And I was like, hey, what if people want something different to look at? And then I decided to do a little more research because, again, I want to keep all these stocks in one basket or under one roof in one house. So I came across the iShares Semiconductor ETF, ticker symbol SOXX. That's S is in Sam, O is in Oscar, X is in X-ray, and another X is in X-ray. And I can tell you, man, it has made my life so much easier. Now, it is a little more expensive than SMH, but there's a couple of different stocks in there, and we're going to take a look at it today. Hey, welcome to Investing with Rod, everyone on this channel. I talk about stocks. I talk about exchange-traded funds or ETFs, and we talk a little bit about crypto. But more importantly, I show you my journey on how I take small amounts of money and invest for my financial future. Now, if there's something you're interested in, do your boy a favor. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button, baby, and I can tell you, I'm just a regular dude. I don't have the big fancy words and the suits and all that. I'm just a regular guy trying to come up and be set for my financial future. And with that being said, tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell your cousin. I don't care who you tell. Just have someone come over so we can all learn to invest together. With that being said, you know what time it is. Let's jump in here and get paid, y'all. All right, let me go over to Robinhood. As you can see, I already have it pulled up. And that is the iShares Semiconductor ETF, ticker symbol SOXX. Currently trading at $532.01 per share. Again, Robinhood, fractional shares. You don't need a full $532. If you have $5, $10, get a slice of the pie. Look at the $531.92 as an entire pie. We don't need that much pie right now. We just need us a slice. We're not that hungry right now. All right, y'all, enough joking. Let me get in here. Now, as you can see, it's up 2.42% today. Not bad, man. And I can tell you, the AI sector is rolling. Now, I have the individual stocks, and we're going to look at what makes up this ETF, but why have the headache, man? I'm taking my profits trying to buy painkillers because my head hurting, trying to keep up with all this stuff. So let me scroll back up here. What has this done? Before I even look at what it's done, let's see what's in it. Let's do something different today. Let's go down here, and then I'm going to go backwards. First of all, I'm going to go right here. It tracks a modified market cap weighted index of 30 U.S. listed semiconductor companies. Why does it have 34? It's probably got a couple like Google A and C or something like that. But it's 34 holdings, been around since 2001, July 10th to be exact, 100% technology. And let's see which companies are here. Here are the top 10 holdings. 60.52% of the 34 companies are made up by these 10 companies. Micron Technology. I told you I have that individually, but now I got it in. I have it in here, man. And oh boy, AMD, Broadcom, Intel. Now, this is the weighted. It's 8.96% of the ETF, 8.69. So it's pretty even out. NVIDIA. Now, you usually see NVIDIA up here, but everybody's got NVIDIA up here. So I like this ETF because it's kind of moving stuff around instead of the same old. NVIDIA's at the top. Then we have AMD. Then we have a Broadcom. They're mixing it up. So we got Marvell, Applied Materials, Monolithic Power Systems, Texas Instruments, and Qualcomm. These make up the top 10. And let's go back up here. Now, let's see. What has this SOXX been doing? So I'm not going to do the last week. I'm not going to even do the last month. I'm going to start. Actually, I'm going to start at 3 months. I could go back a month, but I know I'm not going to sell this in a month. So it doesn't even matter. I'm not going to even sell it in 3 months. We just have to have a starting point. In the last 3 months, ladies and gentlemen, it is up 48.32%. Man, I don't time the market. I dollar cost average. I take various amounts of money and invest in regular intervals, usually once a week, sometimes twice per week. Definitely at least once per week. You could do it once every 2 weeks, once per month on paydays, but don't try to time the market. when you have money, don't look at the price. If you believe in the semiconductor ETF or the AI/semiconductor sector, every time you're ready to invest, don't worry about the price. Just put the money in there and you'll have a better outcome than if you try to time the market. You get nervous, you want to sell. Then we're going to look over here year to date. What has it done year to date? That's roughly the last, 4.5 months, going on 5 months. So it's up 72.48%, man, up $223, and this is what I'm talking about. So from January, pretty much the whole month of January, it went up 12%, but some people say, oh, 7%, oh, I didn't make much money. Let me go ahead and sell. But no, man, we buy and we hold, because over here, probably in March, yep, just like everything else in AI space, it shot up. So what has it done in the last year? In the last year, it's up 157.21%. I'm telling you, man, if you're out there and you're caught up in conversations of people complaining about AI, I'm not going to say don't be part of the conversation, but be a part of it only for a little while. Walk away. It's not going anywhere. You may as well capitalize off the situation instead of sitting there with the naysayers and the woe is me people. Oh man, this, that, and the other. Capitalize off the situation. If there's a situation that could be good and it's not going anywhere, why not take advantage of it? And that's how I feel about AI. Do I want to think about the big picture? Probably not. Am I thinking about the small picture right now? Definitely. That's why I'm on here talking about SOXX. Man, that is a tongue twister symbol right there. Now, long term, what has this done in the past 5 years? It's up 281.07%. Now, I do have SMH. I talked about that at the beginning of the video, and I'll probably continue more with SMH. But one thing I want to point out, I'm going to go down here. I'm going to scroll down a little bit, and I'm going to tell you one of the things that a lot of people don't look at. We've already looked at all this, but I'm going to go down here. It does have a small dividend. Assets under management for this ETF is 33.82 billion, because most people are individually putting their money into the NVIDIAs, the AMDs. They're not worried about ETFs. This expense ratio is pretty high. So it's SMH. So I'm looking for a lower expense ratio. That's one of the reasons I ventured out. And I have one. I'm going to do a later video, probably later this week, maybe this weekend, on that particular ETF. And it's actually a little bit lower than this, but I like the companies that are in this ETF. So there you have it. And just want to look here. 52-week low, $192.28. 52-week high, $533.74. That sounds like right where we are now. So we're right around that 52-week high. So a lot of people say, oh, it's not going to go any higher. Man, I don't have a crystal ball. I'm not into seeing into the future. I'm just going to ride the wave, and I'm going to believe in what I believe in. With that being said, let me go ahead and do this here. Hopefully everyone's having a great day. There you have it, man. Hey, I solved a mystery. I love it, man. I crack myself up sometimes. No, seriously, though. We have all these stocks. So many. It's 10 in the top 10, and that's 34 stocks under one umbrella, under one roof of a house. 34 individuals under one roof. That's the way I look at an ETF. So now, will I continue to have my individual stocks? Yes, because I have the chance to make more of a profit with that. But for safety, and sometimes when I don't feel like dealing with all that, I'll continue to DCA into SOXX and SMH until I figure out which one I want to keep. I'm not going to have both. They have a little difference in companies, but it's not that big of a difference. With that being said, let me know, have you heard of this ETF? Are you currently looking at the semiconductor space? Do you not even care about it? I'd love to know. Please put it down in the comments. Again, do your boy a favor, subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, tell someone that there's a regular guy that's just showing you his journey on investing with small amounts of money. And I hope you have a blessed and prosperous day. I will be coming at you soon, dropping more heat, more fire, more knowledge, more importantly, showing you my journey on investing. With that being said, shoot for the moon. If you don't make it, you'll be amongst the stars. I guarantee you. Much love, y'all. Peace.